What's up my loves? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Leizel and I'm coming to you guys today with all of my current favorites for the past month of January. So if you guys didn't know, January is actually my favorite month of the year just because it is in fact my birthday month. I turned 26 this month, which is just crazy to me. Like, I can't believe that I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. So yeah, I had my birthday this month and it was also a good month for favorites because I found so many new things that I absolutely love and I just want to share them with you guys. But before we get started, if you aren't already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking on the subscribe button down below just so that you don't miss out on any of the other videos that I post. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get on to my favorites. Also, do you guys like my little space buns that I'm rocking today? I was feeling some type of way and it's super hot, so what better excuse than to put my hair up in little buns. Alright, first thing that I pick up is something that I actually did a first impressions on recently and I've fallen in love with it. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. Oh my god, like this foundation, for the price that it is amazing. I highly recommend, if you want to test it out, if you want to try it, definitely go and try it because it's so inexpensive. For you guys in the US, it's $9.95. For us here in Australia, it's $19.95. For us Australians, that's very inexpensive, especially when it comes to foundation. Some drugstore foundations for us go up to the like $30, $40 mark, which is just crazy. But this bad boy is only $19.95. If you guys are curious, my shade is number 3 light beige and it definitely does pack a punch. It gives so much coverage but it does not feel heavy whatsoever, at least for me. I know some people have had issues with it, but for me it's perfect and I absolutely love it. Next up, this is something that I've been obsessed with and I honestly was so excited to film my favorites video for you guys because I was just excited to show you guys this and talk about it, and I don't know why I didn't know about it sooner. Like, I knew about it but I didn't think to go and get it, so I'm just gonna show you guys. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, but this is the waterproof version. So I have of course tried the original version of this, and when the waterproof version came out, I don't know, I was never really the type to go for waterproof mascaras in the first place. I always had this idea that they're like difficult to get off at the end of the day, but something in me told me to get this. It might have been Katie from Lust Deluxe. I was watching one of her videos and she spoke about it, saying how it really does help to hold a curl, and oh my goodness guys, she was right. So I went to the store, picked it up, tested it out, and I was like, wow, I don't know why I didn't get this sooner. Like, I don't know. So basically this is pretty much the same as the original formula, but this of course is waterproof, and if you guys aren't aware, waterproof mascaras really do help when it comes to holding a curl. I do have long lashes, but they don't curl very well. Like, I really got to get in there with a lash curler and curl them like over and over again for them to kind of stay put for at least 1 hour, and then after that they just fall flat. But with this, my lashes stay curled all day, which is just awesome. If you're like me and you have long lashes but they naturally stay straight, check out this bad boy. It's amazing. For those of you who are saying like, it might be a little bit difficult to get off at the end of the day, to be honest, if you use an oil-based cleanser, it's gonna come off like that. Like, it's so easy to get off with an oil-based cleanser. Next up, I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the Eden one. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of the original one. Actually, when I first started watching YouTube videos back when I was like 15, that was like 11 years ago. Wow. Back when I first started watching YouTube videos, I remember seeing the girls with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in that really cool bottle, and I was always like, one day I want to get one of those. I actually haven't tried the original Primer Potion, but I recently picked this up, and what I like about it is the fact that it kind of reminds me of MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, but it's really easy to apply because of course it comes with this like applicator. Basically, yeah, it's like a yellow based primer. So for me, it basically does the same thing as the Soft Ochre Paint Pot, but I don't know, I just wanted to try something new, kind of branch out of my comfort zone, and not that I'm branching out too far because it's pretty much the exact same thing. But yeah, I think it's a great product, and it was actually my first primer potion that I tried. So yeah, this is the one in Eden. Next up, I have a concealer to show you guys. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about this stuff. It's honestly amazing. It's what I'm wearing today, and I can't believe how good this stuff is for the price that it is. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. I wish I knew off the top of my head, but I remember looking at it and thinking like, well, why not? Because it's so inexpensive, like I'll just try it. If it doesn't work, at least it was like only a couple of dollars. Like it was really, really inexpensive, and oh my goodness, this concealer packs a punch. I would have to say it's pretty much, actually, yeah, I'd say it's as good as my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and you guys who watch my channel regularly know how much love I have for MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This stuff is like so inexpensive compared to MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, so I am obsessed with it. If you guys are wondering what color I use the lightest one, which might be a little bit too light for me, but we're just gonna go with it. So this is the shade Porcelain. I actually really like it because it's super light and it has like that yellowy undertone, which is what I really look for in concealers. So I highly recommend, if you guys are looking for a really inexpensive, good full coverage concealer that stays put, check out the LA Girl HD concealers. Next up, I have a product from Inglot. Now, you guys may not know this, but I've never really been a fan of gel eyeliner. I don't know why. I think I just had a bad experience with one that I bought a long time ago. It was super dry, really hard to apply. That rhymed. And yeah, I just had a bad experience with gel eyeliner, so I was always put off them, and I've always stuck with the traditional like liquid liner pens. But this, you guys, this is something. So this is the Inglot Gel Eyeliner. Yeah, eyeliner gel in the shade 77. It's pretty much their black eyeliner gel, and oh my goodness, like I can't even deal with how good this stuff is. It's honestly amazing. It's what I used for my wings today. Super, super black, really, really easy to apply. I know that a lot of people have said that it dries out. Mine hasn't dried out, although I have taken particularly good care with it. I always make sure that I don't leave the lid off because I'm scared that it's going to dry out. Obviously, once you do take it out of the pot and then you start applying it, it kind of does dry out a little bit, but it gives you enough time to create the darkest, sharpest, I was gonna say blackest, but I already said darkest, but it's really good, guys. Like, you have to check it out. And speaking of gel eyeliners, I actually recently picked up the Sigma Winged Liner EO6 brush. This thing saved my life. I have to thank Roxetta Risa for talking about this in pretty much all of her videos. She said that this is what helped her when it came to applying winged liner, and I can say that this has definitely helped me too. You wouldn't think that you'd be so reliant on one particular brush when it comes to applying gel eyeliner, but I've tried all of my other little eyeliner brushes when it comes to applying this, and this is the only thing that does the trick for me. So I'm obsessed with it. These two together are like a dream come true, and it's definitely made me get back into doing winged liner looks, because for a while I've kind of not really been into doing winged liner, but once I discovered these two, like, I'm really keen to do winged liner like all the time. Next up, I have a bronzer to show you guys, and I don't know if I've actually mentioned this in any of my other favorites videos before. I feel like I might have, but I don't know, I just really wanted to talk about it in this favorites video because I have been wearing it pretty much every single day this past month. It's what I'm wearing at the moment, and it is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. As you guys would know, a lot of people love this, and I always knew about it, but I never really jumped on the bandwagon. For those of you guys who watch my channel regularly, you would know that I'm obsessed with the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. Like, that is my thing. Like, I'm obsessed with it. But to be honest, I've been kind of straying away from it, stepping out of my comfort zone, you know. So yeah, I've really been into this Benefit bronzer. It's honestly not as orange as my MAC Gimme Sun, which is probably a good thing because sometimes I go a little overboard with that and I look a little too sun-kissed, if you know what I mean. But there it is there. It's like, it's not really orange at all, to be honest. Like, it doesn't look orange to me at all. And it's just the perfect sun-kissed bronze without being too orange. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't pick this up sooner, but I'm so glad I did. Next up, I have another product to show you guys that is something that a lot of people have always talked about and been obsessed with, but I never really got into the bandwagon once again. So this is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I'm pretty sure out of all their baked blushes, Luminoso is the most popular shade, and after trying it and putting it on, ooh, I can understand why. So let me just give you guys a swatch. Like, wow, it's like a peachy corally blush. When you apply it on, it looks amazing. Like, it just gives you that really nice peach glow. As you can see, it does have a little bit of sheen, shimmer to it, which I personally have never really been a big fan of blushes that have like a shimmery sheen to it. It's honestly beautiful. Like, there's no need for a blush topper. Sometimes I really do like to top my blushes with a little bit of something just to make them glow, which is a little bit contradictory because I say that I don't like blushes with shimmer and then I go add a shimmer on top. I don't know how it works, guys, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, the Luminoso Baked Blush by Milani, oh my gosh, like, this is the perfect everyday blush, peachy blush. Honestly amazing, and I highly recommend if you do not have this and you are similar in skin tone to me, then you need to go and check it out because it's gonna suit you so well. The last two things that I have to show you guys are none other than highlighters. A lot of you guys would know that I'm obsessed with highlighters. Like, honestly, I have an unhealthy obsession with highlighters. This is one that I actually recently picked up while out shopping with my cousin. Whenever we go shopping together, we get really hyped and excited over highlighters. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but she knows what I mean. If you're watching this, you know what I mean. So this is the Mecca Cosmetica Enlightened Lit From Within powder. That's what it says on the back. There it is right there. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, just look at it. I can't get over it. Like, look at that. Amazing, right? Like, amazing. I'm not exactly sure if this is limited edition. If you guys know, comment down below and tell me. Let me give you guys a swatch. And there it is right there. As you can see, like, it's not like a bam in your face, like strobe my face kind of highlighter. It's just like a really nice sheen, especially when you apply it onto your skin. It gives you a really, really beautiful glow, and it's not like a damn girl, like you really packed that on. It's just, I don't know, it's a really, really nice glow. I know it looks super intense in the pan, but once you put it on, it's actually quite soft, which I know I like highlighters, but sometimes I don't always want to be glowing to the gods. Like, I just want to have a little bit of a glow. So yeah, that's it there. If you guys are wondering where you can pick this up, you can get it from Mecca Maxima, Mecca Cosmetica, for all of my fellow Aussies. My last favorite of the month is, of course, another highlighter, but it's actually a highlighting palette. So this is the, hang on, let me get this angle right because I don't want to blind you guys. There we go. Yeah, okay. This is the Sleek Makeup Solstice highlighter palette. Oh my goodness, guys, the hype is too real. Like, so many people are obsessed with this, and I can totally understand why. For those of you who live in Australia, you can actually pick this up from Target, but to be honest, I've never seen it in Target. Like, I don't know what Target everybody else is shopping at, but I've never seen them in any of my Targets. So I actually just went ahead and picked this one up online, along with another one. I think it's called Cleopatra's Kiss. But I do like this one because it comes with 3 powders, like highlighting powders, and 1 cream. I actually haven't tried the cream one at all, but I've really been obsessed with these two. I've been loving mixing them together. Like, when you look at the palette, you think, okay, the purple might be a little bit too much, but no joke, guys. If you mix these ones together, even if you mix all 3 together, like, you may as well just go all in. If you mix all of them together, it makes the most beautiful highlight, and it's so intense. Like, this is probably the most intense highlighter or set of highlighters that I have. Like, no joke. I put them on and I was like, okay, that might be a little bit too much. And I've never said that when it comes to highlighters. Like, I've never put a highlighter on and been like, oh, that's too much. But when I put this on, I was like, wow, like that might be a little too blinding for some people. Let me give you guys a swatch. I'll just swatch the cream. I've never swatched the cream, I don't know why. Ooh, that one's a little more subtle. Like, it's there, but it's not like in your face there. If we go into the purple, here we go guys, one swipe. Like what? One swipe guys, one swipe. And then on the back of my hand, like what? See how intense that is? Like I put that on my face and I was like, okay, like this might be a little bit too much for the public. So above that we have the peachy shade, which I actually really do love. And then this yellow one, which I haven't really been using as much as the other two because it's a little bit light for me, as you can see at the top. But the ones in the middle, I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, I've been loving this thing. It's super, like the packaging, can we just take a minute to admire it? You guys know how much I love my golds, and the fact that this is like reflective chrome gold packaging. Yes, that was like another reason as to why I really wanted it, because the packaging was just like on point. Plus, it's super inexpensive, which is awesome because you get 4 highlighters, 3 powders and 1 cream for $25 for those of you who live in Australia. For those of you overseas, I'm pretty sure it's only like $12 or something. So definitely if you can get your hands on this, I know it's always out of stock like on every single website. I'll leave a link down below to the website where I bought it from if you guys are interested, but totally recommend if you want to try it out. It's amazing and you get 4 products for $25. Like wow. I've slowly been sinking in my chair. Let's just sit back up again. Alright guys, that is the end of my favorites. Comment down below and let me know if you have tried any of these, and also let me know what your most favorite product for the month of January was. I want to know because I'm always keen to try out new products. As always, I'll leave a full list of everything I spoke about throughout this video down below in the description box, as well as all the links to my social media accounts. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter or Snapchat, you can find the links down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed, so you don't miss any of the future videos that I post. With that being said, I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will catch you all in my next video. Stay glowy!